All right, Joel. It's NCAA championships week. So specifically, if you haven't been here before, it's D1 centered. We understand there's other championships
Oh,
and we'll talk about them, but we
really?
are free. I mean, we might. They do something, so usually they get a shout out.
Yeah,
So
we talk about the superstars at those levels for sure.
Yes.
yeah. So, but we have the indoor championships at Virginia Beach.
Why?
Clyde and the governor are there soaking up that sea salt smell. So, Tariffs and I are just living that Texas dream. So cool beans, cool beans.
I have to formally apologize for my absence last week. It was not planned or intended.
It was
Um,
Texas hair.
I'm not sure how I got that so wrong. Just understand when I logged in, the show was over. Like,
Over,
well
over.
over.
He's like, when you gonna hit the button? We were like, the button has been hit twice.
It started and stopped it.
Yes. That was
Oh,
actually pretty
Oh
funny
man.
though.
Yeah. So, I mean, 'tis the season, right? Right in the middle of indoor outdoor. So,
absolutely.
wouldn't have it any other way. So, anyhow, to officially start off the show, Governor, how are you this evening?
Pretty good. I'm enjoying the sound of the ocean. I'm enjoying the ambiance. I'm enjoying the ghost town-ish nature of Virginia Beach. Um, I had breakfast this morning, and it will be the last time I have breakfast here. My $12 meal became $29. Hey,
Wow.
well, here's the thing, right? And every coastal town or city or whatever comes with a disclaimer. And the disclaimer is there is going to be 18% gratuity.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
yeah.
Okay? And that not let's not mention cheese is going to be at least $4,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
So yeah, I will be Panera and IHOpping it the rest of the trip.
Oh, geez. So you're saying I should have given per diem this week. My bad. My bad, guys. That's my apologies.
Yeah, yeah.
Clyde, how are you today?
I am also enjoying the nuances of Virginia Beach. Unlike the governor, I chose to be nowhere near the beach for a multitude of reasons. One, they have a whole ass marathon going on here at the same time. Awesome
Yeah.
planning. And there will be a lot of blockages, and that just felt like chaos. I'm a West Coast kid, not really a fan of the East Coast beach scene and vibes. But I will say, I've never been to Virginia Beach / Norfolk before. It's a nice little town. I'm here for the town. Where we are staying is near the quote town center. It's very nice over here. It's very quiet in other ways. We are away from the beachfront shenanigans. I don't understand why we're racing in this venue, but that's a whole nother issue. And we can move on.
No tariffs, no shine. How are you today?
Uh, my man is putting tariffs on everything. Go Canada.
Hey,
Which, for the record, I want to say that so far the ultimate clapback has been the 25% on the energy. That's
oh yeah.
that now that's a clapback. That's to say it with your chest.
We will turn your lights off. How
Or
about
just
that?
or just charge you $1.25 for $1 worth of lights, whichever one you choose. Your choice. You can read in the dark or you can read less. Either way, we're good.
Hey.
Anyway, no, I'm good. I look forward to this show every year in some sort of train wreck way. I know it's coming. I still don't prepare. I don't study. I depend solely on my memory and things I've seen, which is entertaining. So I go with it.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun.
This is
No,
what
no.
we do.
What we
right?
do.
It is.
This is what
Instinctual
we do.
picks in the dark.
Absolutely.
What we're
From
here
the
for.
heart.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes.
From the heart. So
Yes.
So, Chewy, are you
get
going
this
to explain
going.
our new format, or should
Yes, our adapted format.
adapted
Format.
format? Yes.
Our adapted format.
we
So
we
if
call it
you've
on the fly.
if you've seen this episode for the last 4 to 5 years, usually Sir Lucius is the ringleader. I actually relinquished the reins on this one, and he moderates, if you would, the selection process of the podium 1, 2, and 3 of given events for gender. So obviously there's a tile that's missing, so I'm going to take the reins back. In synopsis, 4 events. Each of the tiles is going to compete or is going to select an event, and we will select top 3 finishers. The bonuses are the DMR and the 4x4 per gender, and it's just the winning team, not the podium, just the winning team.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Here for that.
we're this is what we're going to do. We're going to roll with it. I'm going to ask you to not go slow, but let me type as well, because I'm full electronic. So shout out to the 7th grade keyboard class. So, all right, they've given me the ability to choose first, so I'm going for the gut. I'm going to the pent, because I'm actually really
Christ.
excited for this. I know, but it's because I'm really excited for this event, because the top 2 dogs, it's a biggie, real biggie between the 2 of them. So
You see, we tried to be gracious, and
I know,
and
right?
let ladies go first, and she came with pure shenanigans out of the gate.
Throws
That's
that
Absolutely.
one at
it's
us.
tremendous. I'm loving it. Spectacular.
Absolutely. So winning it is Jaden O'Brien. Pippi will lose to Jaden, even though Pippi's going in with the higher score. And then I'm going to say it's Angel Richmore.
Ooh,
I like it.
all right.
So
Good. Potential 300 point swing
Yeah.
from what she's done. Okay.
And then who you got for 3?
Angel.
Huh?
Angel Richmore.
She
Feel
went.
that,
Wait, she
Oklahoma.
went Notre Dame, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Okay. I understand. I thought she was kicking Pippi all the way off the dais. All right. That sounds good. I got it. I like it.
Okay.
Governor.
Yep, I was going to say, sorry, the order is me, Governor, Clyde, Terrace, and then will serpentine.
Yeah,
This has been our order for the last 4 years.
No one necessarily followed that, but just go ahead. So who's up now?
The governor.
Governor.
Okay.
So I've got O'Brien winning. I have
Okay.
Enoch second. And I have Takashina third.
You have
Oh,
a
see.
mixed bag of chalk.
I have Notre Dame, Oklahoma A&M.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Clyde.
I'm gonna default to the professionals here and roll with O'Brien for the win. And if that doesn't happen, I'm blaming y'all. I mean, this is a senior heavy event.
It is.
Yes.
Very.
You know,
Except for the 3 freshmen that are 3, 4, 5 in the country.
Yeah.
No. That's
okay.
that's where I was getting. It's a
3
senior
first
heavy
years.
event. It's a
3
senior
first
heavy
years.
event where freshmen are the likely people to screw it up, right? Like screw up what's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that angle of it. Like I'm here for the freshmen. Now I don't know how old said freshmen are or any of that. But I something about this just feels like you can't just go chalk. So I'm gonna go O'Brien for the win. I'm gonna go Pippi Enoch for 2.
Mhm.
And then which of the freshmen? Which of the freshmen? I'm gonna go with A&M.
Got it. Not a bad pick. She's actually
So-
a true freshman too. So
Yeah.
So you got the same as the governor.
Yes.
Sounds like solid ground to stand upon.
All right, I'm going to shock the entire world with this. I'm going to go with Jaden O'Brien for the win. I'm going to go with Pippi Lotta Enoch for second. And I am going to pick Lucy Keenast from Illinois for third.
got it.
Right? Okay. I
And
mean,
they're like swimwear.
that's multi's you, right?
I need you never to say that again. Anyway,
All right.
We're off to a
Governor,
good
Governor,
start.
when a plan goes that well. You see what I did there?
shade thrown. Next,
Not by me.
Is it my turn?
it is indeed
Governor,
sir.
your turn.
your event, sir.
And we're just going to do women first and then the men?
That
Correct.
is also correct. See,
All
I
right.
want everybody to understand that almost nobody pays attention in the show notes. Just, even the governor is just sort of paying attention.
All right. I am going to pick the women's 5K.
Jesus Christ.
Of course you are.
Bro, you don't know nothing
course
about the
you
women's 5K.
Hey, he won it the one year because of the women's 5K. So
Damn what you talking about.
I'm gonna pay attention to him this time.
So my pick is Hilda Olemomoy, Florida, for the win.
Yeah.
I've got Lexi Halliday from BYU for second,
Yep.
and Doris Lemgole from Alabama for third.
That's funny.
There's a lot of petty intrigue in those picks. I just want y'all to know that.
I mean, without question.
I'm here for the petty intrigue. I really Jesus. Women's 5K. Who's supposed to pick next? Me?
You are.
You know what? Since I truly believe that Miss Diljit is on a mission to bring home this national championship.
In the red bottoms.
And it right. First of all, side note,
That post
during indoors and outdoor championships, those with financial stability always find creative ways to flex on the rest of the country with our gifts.
Wow.
Okay. If y'all have not seen the Diljit Christian
Subtle
Louboutin flexes,
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, that it's the best one. I'm not really sure what else you could do to beat that, but
Yes.
well played, lady.
But how is that under $375?
Hey, listen, you asking the wrong questions, Chew. They ain't got nothing to do with
Tip of
nothing.
the hat.
That is the flex.
They were gifted.
They were bought in
NIL.
China. They were bought in China.
They were
I don't care how you
NIL.
did
They
it.
were NIL gifted.
Hey, I don't care how they did it. That is a flex upon a flex.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm gonna roll with Miss Lowry from BYU for the win. And I'm here for the petty intrigue of Florida over Alabama for 2 and 3.
All right.
Yeah, we're all drinking similar Kool-Aid. I am going to also pick Miss Olamoy. Jeez, I tried to say that.
Yeah.
I also believe that Diljit will be bringing all the smoke for 2. And I actually, listen, there's some interesting things going on below them. Like Bobby Kennedy's daughter is in this field. I don't know if you guys know that.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Is that
Sophia,
how old we are?
Sophia Kennedy at Stanford, yes. and there's a few other names you might recognize, but I'm actually going to go with Pamela Koskai
Koskai.
from New Mexico.
It's not a bad pick.
Not
Not a
at
bad pick at
all.
all.
So if you're looking at chalk, I'm going 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Got it. Well, I feel like Will Palmer doesn't want to lose this event 1 year out.
I mean,
So
I think we all think the same thing.
right. So we're gonna go ahead and keep Florida there in 1. I'm gonna go with Miss Bunnage, Amy, from Stanford
Mhm.
in 2, and then Miss Halliday in 3.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Her feet are sore. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they weren't allowed to wear those. So, but
They were,
anyways,
as part of their NIL package, they were required to wear them on the trip over here.
I mean, that's what you got to do, coach.
I mean, I'm gonna say then Alabama sent them. That's what I'm saying. All right. Where are we? Clyde, you are picking an event next, sir.
Yes, I am. And it ain't come back to Earth or something for a second. You
So you're
know,
not picking the weight?
no, I'm definitely not doing that. You know,
Do it. Don't be scared.
I don't think I'm going where you think I'm going with that. But I also feel like that one would give to. Yeah, I might come back to that. No, you know what? I'm picking the women's hurdles. I'm picking the women's
I have a
60
feeling.
hurdles. One of the more wide open events in my personal opinion.
All right, 60 hurdle. You are first to pick, sir.
Yeah, so it like there's like 10 people that could win this.
Mhm.
Man, this is so tough. My picks here are kind of more of a combination of not only the athletes but those directing them. And I feel like Lennox Graham is going to pull it off with Miss Wilson. I really do. So I'm going Clemson for the win, and then after that, it's a mess. There's so many possibilities here. I'm gonna. Oh man, I really like the Washington State kid. I really do. This is so hard. I'm gonna have to roll with. Man, Michigan for 2, and oh my God, Michigan for 2, and Aaliyah McCormick, Oregon for 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, this could go a lot of ways.
All right. Cheeks.
Cheeks has to pick BB for the win.
Wait, who for the win?
The Tennessee girl.
Mariana BB.
Oh, BB.
BB.
Okay, I got
you. I like the Washington State girl. I really do. I'm going to pick Onika Wilson from Clemson for 2nd, and Michaela DeMello from Washington State for the bronze.
Got it.
The crazy thing about this group is I could have picked 1, 2, 3, or 3 people that don't make the final.
No, I literally was about to say that. Like,
Absolutely.
This is the
it's
most
so tight.
volatile field for sure.
I'm going with Miss Oneka for 1st, Jaya Covington
Yeah.
2nd,
Yeah.
and then Naomi Krebs.
Yep.
They've proven it.
Yep.
I think that's a good potential of a final.
I mean, like I said, if anybody made fun of anybody's picks right now, they're crazy because all of us could be right.
Yeah. And Krebs is really, really good.
Krebs is really, really good. I've seen Covington run 3 times this year. It was hard not to pick her.
Tech just doesn't leave that building too often. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. All right, Governor.
I've got Wilson, I've got Lorenzen, and I have DeMello.
I like
Got
it.
my pick.
Who? Oh, got it. Never mind.
I like it. Whew, it's on
All right.
Huffster.
Yep.
So I can either be dastardly or petty. Governor, which would you prefer? Dastardly or petty?
I'll take the first one for
I don't
2000.
even know what you're saying.
Okay. So for dastardly, we will go with the women's 800.
Oh, boy.
What was the petty choice?
Women's triple jump.
Oh, I'm here for that.
No, that's why I'm not doing it. I know you notice I didn't ask you which one to pick.
All right.
Oh,
Women's
okay. Women's 800.
That sucks.
I am going to believe wholeheartedly in Juliet Whitaker and her coach. After that, I will not lie to you. There are so many things that could go left here. I am going. I just feel like Michaela Rose is going to repeat what she did last year and go out in the front and try to run everybody away, and they're all going to run by her.
She's gonna go Johnny Gray on him.
Okay, I'm going to say.
I mean, there's not another play that she has, not with this field.
No, I'm going to say Whitaker, Hunter, Rose.
Okay.
I have Sanu going first. Jallo, Whitaker, then
Wow.
Rose.
Oh wow, that would be an upset.
So you have Jallo, then Whitaker, then who?
Rose.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, she's like 7 feet tall.
That,
So compared to the rest of the field, one stride is 3. She's
hear
not
you.
7 feet. All right, Governor.
You just gave me some insight that I did not
Yeah.
consider. The other insight that has me scratching my head is Miss Willis going through a junior
That's
slump?
why so do you remember the story?
Mm-mm.
She's had some adjustments issues.
Yeah.
So it's the collegiate scene has not been a scene for her. And so has she made the breakthrough?
Yeah. Okay, so from that standpoint, I'm going chalk.
Oh,
Whitaker, Jallo, Hunter.
Yes.
Very interesting.
so what I want to pick is Dylon, and Dylon,
Mm-hmm.
aka JJ, JJ, and JJ.
Mm-hmm.
But Stanford doesn't have a third girl in here.
No.
I have no idea what these adjustments are that we're discussing, but
But you're here for Miss Willis.
like I literally have no idea what we're talking about. But if I don't pick JJ and then he goes JJ, then I'm gonna feel like an idiot. So I mean, this is Miss Whitaker's world until she decides that it's not. I'm taking Juliet for the win. I am such a big fan of Michaela Rose. I just like in this environment, all of these ladies know her play. And I
Right.
don't think she can beat them with a different play. So like I think everybody's just kind of sitting on that play. So I'm going Whitaker, Hunter, again, the team title effect in motion here, and Willis for third.
Oh,
Okay. She pulls it together on the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look,
what a
let me
better
say this.
time.
It's one of these things where like if she makes the final, oh yeah, everybody, it's a problem. It's a problem for everybody.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are some dangerous people in this race.
Oh no, this is the most diabolical event in the meet.
That's why I said diabolical. Listen, Michaela Page.
Is that the word that you used? Was that what that meant?
I said, yeah.
You did not say diabolical.
This
You
event
said another D word that I didn't even know what it meant.
Dastardly.
Dastardly.
Yeah,
That means
see?
diabolical.
This whole field, this is the most disrespectful field. 201 to get into this field.
Michaela Page ran 52.70 without blocks.
Yeah.
Like there are people on this list that given like people who can crank it up, right? You already know the race is going to be fast. And because it's going to be fast, like a lot of people can win this freaking race.
2.5 seconds between first and 16th.
Yeah. No, ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if it's a sit and kick race, man.
No, nobody look. Now I'll say this: you don't want it to be sit and kick.
No, you don't.
Like
no,
that's not a game that anybody in this really wants to play. If it's sit and kick, someone other than the people we mentioned is probably gonna win this race.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are to the 4x4.
No, wait, what?
DMR.
Oh
yeah, we all picked.
Yeah.
Boo. DMR.
Boo, boo, boo.
All right.
So Big League, do you go first or do I go first? You said we were serpentining, so I didn't know what we were doing.
So we're back to the first person.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just going in circle then. Okay. So we're back to you.
Not. Yeah, I lied. Not serpentine. I used the wrong word. Sorry.
Okay.
4x4.
4x4 DMR.
DMR.
Sorry. Yeah, DMR.
Okay.
I'm going BYU. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Governor, your DMR pick?
I cannot pick. I cannot pick anyone but BYU.
Yes. If BYU is going to have the meet that they came here to have, they're going to have to pop it off with the 5K and the DMR having a big night. And I'm here for BYU DMR.
Terrace.
We're just picking the winner, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did all three of you pick BYU?
We did. Which of course means JJ will find a way to party or something.
I mean, JJ is crazy enough to run those two really hard again. He's done this before.
Uh-huh. I mean,
you know what? Listen, I'm not going to overthink this. Red bottoms till we die. BYU.
No, but to your point, and like I said, none of us has taken the time to just look through this entire meet, but just off the top of your head, what do you know? You know that JJ has 2 in the 8, a DMR, and Alyssa Jones.
That's right.
So that right there, they could win the meet if it goes right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's gonna come for the DMR. You know he is.
I mean, like I said, I think that Diljit's trying to win the meet, and so I think that's going to happen. I think BYU is going to win. So I think we're all on the same page. That way, it's safe. If they don't win, nobody's hurt. But if they won and I pick Stanford, I'd probably be ready to fall on sharp objects. So,
All right, 4x4.
May get some variance here.
This will be interesting anyway, for sure.
Tariffs, you're first.
Indeed. Well, I don't think they can be run into the ground this time, so I am gonna actually. You know what? It's already set up for me. I'm gonna go 3-2-1. Arkansas, South Carolina, Georgia.
You're only picking Arkansas, but thank you very much.
Arkansas it is.
He's taking Arkansas for the win.
I
Yes.
am absolutely doing that.
As am I. Governor?
So Jamisha Ford will not be there, right?
Oh, I bet you she will.
Why would she not be there?
There's
Okay.
no reason why she wouldn't be.
Okay.
But see, my only shut up, Chris. Shut up. Yep. Continue.
Okay. I will never pick against Arkansas. Sorry. That's
Right.
all I have to say.
Bible.
I will
Clyde's about to.
absolutely.
I was like, Clyde's
I will
about to.
absolutely pick against Arkansas. Listen, this ain't a year ago. That team a year ago was untouchable.
You can't like what we witnessed on the
You
women's
may
side
never see that
in
again.
the sprints.
But
Period.
look who he has. Look who he has on his
I
relay
understand.
card.
I understand. Listen, I hear you. And I agree that on paper, they should be the favorites. I will say that they are the favorites.
You're
My
gonna go
heart,
Georgia, huh?
my heart is with the Gamecocks.
I like it.
Oh
My heart
wow.
is
And
with
this-
the Gamecocks.
Oh.
But that makes
Okay.
sense. That
Okay.
makes sense. That's not
Right.
even a bad pick.
No. My heart is with the Gamecocks,
Oh,
but I'm taking Georgia.
I knew he was.
I'm
See,
taking
look,
Georgia for the win.
we've been doing the show too long when I already know what your pick is
Yep.
going
I'm
to be.
taking Georgia for the win.
Is everybody picked now?
Yes.
Ain't no way in hell Georgia's winning. And the Jamisha Ford thing, I think South Carolina is without question the most dangerous team out there. But I love my man T Hall. We cannot run Jamisha Ford second.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that will happen.
But that happened at SECs.
I understand all that. Look, I'm a Gamecock, baby. I'm rooting for the Gamecocks. At the end of the day, I will take Miss Butler to clean up whatever mistake happens in front of her.
We'll see. That will be fun. Next, where we at now?
All right, we're on the men's side now. Oh man, I am not picking first. Therefore, Tariffs, you are going first.
Oh, we're going backwards. Hold on, I gotta pull up my other list.
Don't get cute and miss the events that we really should be hitting here.
I'm gonna go diabolical right off the top. Men 60.
There you go. Yes.
Ooh-wee.
There we go.
And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm saying all of my picks completely and utterly with my chest. Are we ready?
Because on this one, your original pick ain't here.
That is 100% correct. So I get to completely change. I am going to pick for third a Johnny Dwyer from Penn State.
Okay.
I am going. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not.
This ain't with your chest.
No, because I got it. I'm gonna pick Mr. Ajayi from Auburn for third.
Okay.
I am going to pick JC Long Jumper Stevenson for second.
Okay.
And I am going to pick David Foster from the University of California for the win.
I like where your head is at, sir. Like where your head is at.
Wow.
The ACC champion.
Yes. The ACC. Yes.
That is my pick for the dub.
All right. Well,
Clyde, you're up.
I'm
no,
up.
it's not. It's me.
I thought we were
Yeah,
going
No, you're not.
backwards.
I'm most definitely not up.
No, no one said backwards. You said backwards. No one else said
So
backwards.
why did I have to pick first? What
Because you
sort of
picked last.
You were in the rotation.
all right.
You don't pay attention for when.
Listen,
when-
I'm gonna let you let it make sense to you. Look, we picked four in a row, right? You were
So,
first. I
hold
was
on,
fourth.
hold on. Pause. Okay, audience heard this. He said, "I'm gonna let you make sense of it," right? And then he proceeded to explain it.
Okay. It don't make sense, but go ahead.
But you said I was gonna get to go with it.
Go
and you weren't
ahead.
gonna fight it.
Go ahead.
Everybody sees what's happening.
I didn't say
right now,
nothing
right?
about not fighting it.
Okay.
I said I'm gonna let you make sense of it. Anyway, go ahead.
What you got?
You busy
So
out here, Aaron.
eight
Why
plus
are you out
4
here
equals
airing our
12,
dirty
but 6
laundry?
plus
Can you-
6 is not equaling 12 right
Really? Really? See? This is I wish I could mute you.
now. So the audience needs to realize that I just made fun of Clyde and Terrace at the same time.
Absolutely. Sure did. She's feeling herself today. Let me tell you.
Oh, if you knew the week. I wish I was in Virginia Beach because then I wouldn't have to deal with the week. Anyhow,
man.
all right. So I am gonna go with JC Stevenson winning it. I am. I
Okay.
feel like he's been itching to do this for a minute. Ajayi for second. Why am I not able to type? And then this is where I'm gonna let your guy come in, Malachi Snow for third.
It's a lot of traffic.
That is.
Traffic.
All right, Governor.
If the first two athletes had not just come through the gauntlet that is the SEC meet, I mean, I can't. I'm going chalk.
Oh,
Got it.
chalk as in
Wait.
Auburn, and what?
And USC.
Yes.
And which of the Auburns is what?
Ajayi for the win.
Okay.
Ajayi for the win, Okun for 2, because Ajayi and Okun are tied for number 1.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
It's very difficult for me to pick against the fighting Ken Hardens.
Very
listen.
well done.
Listen,
Very well done, Clyde.
they're gonna be ready to go. They're gonna be ready to go. I saw a little preview of them today. They look very good. But see, no tariffs is looking at something that I find very, very interesting myself here. But let's be clear. I started here. I'm not moving here. Malachi Snow wins the 60-meter dash.
Okay.
Oh man. I really want to go. I really want to go David Foster for second. I really do. But so y'all okay. If I go David Foster for second, will y'all just let me say Auburn for third?
No.
No?
No, you have to pick one.
Okay.
They will not be on the podium together, so no.
All right. Well, then I'll go with Ajayi for second and Foster for third.
Got it.
So, has everybody picked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because these start lists are very interesting. The start lists are up now.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, they are.
That's what I'm going off of.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at the start list the whole time.
However, have not been. I go with
You've
the
got-
information.
You've got Snow, Stevenson, Anthony, and Ajayi in the same heat.
Yep. And
That
unlike
is the heat of death.
right, and unlike outdoor shenanigans, indoor the 60 is the opener.
Yeah.
Mr. Snow will have not hurdled yet.
Exactly.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Who's next?
Oh, I know. Shit.
Chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get on the ball, Chu. Come
I
on.
don't want to pick it.
She can see your feet. She can see your face.
I don't want to pick it because I got a guy in there.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to be the one that says it.
You can take your guy.
Let him pick that.
I know. That's what I'm going to. Literally.
Oh, I want to pick something else. I want to make sure we get it all in. Chewy's liable to go, weird and ask us to pick the fucking weight throw or something.
I'll give it to you. I'll go the 200.
Oh,
So now I got to look at it though, because I wasn't looking at it. All right.
okay. But now I need to see the heat sheets. See, because the start list, they ain't helping me. I mean, the entry list ain't helping me. Not for the 200.
I will tell you anything you need to know. Any question you have, I will answer it for you.
How about you just send me the start list?
No, it's more fun if you're at my mercy.
No.
I'm sending it
No.
to you now.
Thank you, sir. It's the only event I actually need it for.
No, yeah, and in the 2 and the 4, you need the start list. Like you absolutely need it.
I mean, hell, I could even get away with it without it in the 4. You have to have it in the 2. Absolutely and positively have to have it.
Okay, so I am having Mr. Auburn win. I'm not even going to try it to attempt it. Charamba.
Maka. You're picking Maka for the dub.
Maka.
Yeah.
Okay.
I then will go with Stubbs. And then I will have Carly for third. Kentucky Sky.
Oh, okay. Africans in the 1 and 3.
Yes. All right, Governor.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Well, first of all, can we have a moment? Can we just have a moment? This is by far the most disrespectful 200-meter field ever assembled. Can we not say that?
100%.
Yes, it is.
Ever.
You got
And listen,
2055 is in lane 3.
Ever.
And so to that point, yes, it is. But we talk a lot of trash about the rule makers. They finally got this correct. This is seated appropriately.
Appropriately. Yes.
And the top 8 people are all in lanes that they need to be in.
That's true.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
I'm here for none of the shenanigans. We're going to get to see what we came to see. And for everybody in lanes 3 and 4, congratulations. You had a great season.
Yeah.
Enjoy the finals from the stands. It's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in 4 is making it.
No, not at all.
I don't think so.
So they're going to make a case to get rid of this event. Because
Yeah.
all right. I mean, this is box office stuff. Like you've got 1 against 2. This is okay.
Yeah. Great.
Fantastic. I'm going all SEC.
Oh,
I'm going Charamba, Makaru, and I'm going Reed for third.
okay.
LSU. Cayman Islands.
Africa, Caribbean.
Cayman Islands. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I'm here for that. I'm going Homer in so many different ways. I am going SWAC
Ooh,
and America.
ooh wee.
Jamarian Stubbs,
You okay?
200-meter champion,
Wow.
followed by the African contingent of Maka and Carly. And again, I love the intrigue of how this is now seated
Mhm.
because understand with Maka and Carly battling it out head to head, one of those two is not going to be in lane 5
He's not going to
in
be
the
in
final
Yeah.
unless they end up as the number 3 overall time. So I totally see a scenario where they come out of the prelims 1 and 2. Stubbs finishes third in the prelims, gets the lane 5, and come on with it.
Wow.
Marion Stubbs for the win.
Right.
It would be to the second place finisher. It would be to his detriment to have the second fastest time.
Second.
Correct.
Because you're
Yes.
being 6 as opposed to 5. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because in the final, it's the same setup. One
the
race
same-
is 2 and
yeah.
3 races 4.
Oh,
Yep.
this is wild.
It's great. It's great.
But we asked for this, didn't we? Because
We absolutely did.
We saw,
It's the only way to do it. Because
especially
imagine Maka drew lane 3 and doesn't make the final. Like no
Right,
one wants to
right.
see that.
no one wants to
Right.
see that. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go Maka, Stubbs.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Got it. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go Charamba for 1, Stubbs for 2, and I gotta believe in my guy Da Makarawu for 3rd.
Got it.
So what is that? Auburn, Alabama State, Kentucky. It's just crazy how disrespected both Cameron Miller and Johnny Blockberger appear to be, but
Yeah.
I just think that's where they
Absolutely.
are.
Yeah.
They're really, really good in a year with a couple of superheroes.
I think the strategic decision for Johnny Blockberger to run the 2 and not the 4 is
Is a
very
mistake.
interesting. And I totally get it because USC has 2 other dudes in the meet.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I totally understand it. But if it doesn't pay off, that could be very detrimental to their team title hopes.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, but here's the thing. But like if we just go chalk, right? He's still the 6th fastest person entered.
7. Oh, entered. Yes.
No, 6th.
Right, because Wanye's out. Yes.
Right? So at the end of the day, like I feel like in some world he would get 6th and people would try to drag him. But that's honestly
No, that's where he is. Yeah.
That's where he is. He just happened to have run 2034, which sounds ridiculous to be 6th. But I mean,
Right.
that's probably where he is.
Yeah.
I think 7th and 8th are going to be the most interesting battles on at the meet.
Oh yeah, no, that first section, everybody's running for their lives.
Absolutely.
And USC, Garrett has a chance to slip in there from lane 4, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's up? Governor's up.
Yes. Sorry.
Me?
Hey, buddy, what's the event?
All right.
Don't you dare.
Men's long jump. Uh, this event is full, I would say, full of
Mess.
yes, it
Yep.
is.
Oh my God. I really am
Like
irritated.
this event right here, you literally would have to be following what has happened this entire season to have an idea
Sir,
of
I
what's
have
what.
followed it, and I still don't think I have. I have an
Yeah,
idea. I have a clue, but I could also be completely wrong.
yeah.
Like this is probably the first time in a long time. I think I've seen almost everybody on this list long jump. However, comma,
And the fact that this event is on the ground.
Correct.
that's everything.
Mm-mm-mm.
Correct. No elevated, no
Nope.
excavated.
Nope. This is your welcome to outdoors right here.
Yep.
That being said, ooh-wee. All right, I'm gonna go with wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
you did this.
I know I did this. All right, I'm going Stevenson for the win. I'm going with Ryan for second and Dawson for third.
Okay. So for the audience, what the governor has done there is, because remember, this is night one. What the governor has done there is blow a hole. He has announced that USC will lose the men's championship. That's what he just did.
Yep.
I did no such thing.
You absolutely,
If that happens, you did.
absolutely. So the key to the USC championship, it's not the only way they can win, but the key to it here is right here. It's right here. And it's night one, so all vibes will be positive when this event starts. Vibes could be suicide watch or on the way after this event. I think JC Stevenson is going to get this done. I don't think that Johnny Brackens will fold here, but I do think Nikolai Williams is going to split them up. So I'm going USC, Oklahoma, USC.
All right.
And the train to the title will be on the track.
On the track. Back to you, Johnny.
What's so interesting about what just happened, because I actually don't believe that just happened, is that like I have USC, Oklahoma, USC, but flip-flop the two USCs.
Oh, wow.
So I have Brackens 1, JC Stevenson 3, and Nikolai Williams 2.
Okay.
Got it. So I have JC winning, but I have Lokesh winning,
Okay.
taking second. And then
No, you have to say his last name.
no, thank you.
No shot. Loki
I tr-
is his name.
In my head,
What's it? Sanithathan?
Seth Jansen.
That's as close as anybody's gonna get.
Yeah. And then Kelsey Daniel taking third.
That's the Yanathan.
You sound like you had a
yeah.
speech impediment.
Sathi Yanathan.
Sathi Yanathan.
Yeah.
Sathi Yanathan.
So you picked, let me get this again. You got JC winning,
Loki, then-
Lokesh, and then who?
and then Kelsey Daniel, Texas.
Mm,
All right.
okay.
So now that we're done picking, my
No,
question to you guys.
we are not done
No,
picking.
no, in the long jump,
Oh,
in the long jump.
okay.
You are so quick. Oh my gosh. Interesting because of your guys' picks. Most of your picks have been on very dug out or elevated runways, which where these marks came from.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we all commented, or you guys commented, because I didn't, about how flat the surface is going to be.
Yeah.
That's actually why I picked Brackens to win, because he has the furthest PB in the meet off outdoors.
Mhm.
So that's what that's my reference is interesting to me, given the substance that we are giving under it.
And I don't think that Nikolai knows the difference between indoors and outdoors, because he is an absolute bull.
Yes, he is.
Like, I don't mean
and
like
to
he
that point,
doesn't know because he's not
He
smart. I
is
just mean like
putting
he
forces into the ground.
he puts
regardless.
forces into the ground regardless.
Yep. And at the end of the day, JC is the fastest person in this field by far, and it's not close.
By far.
Yeah,
you know.
obviously on that one, yeah.
So
If-
like literally that my rationale for my picks was all honestly it was all math.
Yeah, this ain't the event or the venue to rely on finesse.
Mm-mm.
Yes, no.
No.
Hence why I went with Loki, by the way.
Yeah. He's good too. Like
Yeah,
No,
I
Loki's
know.
very good.
and let's be
Shout out
clear,
to the ex Mountain West.
we all like his coach.
Yes, sir. Yes. Bobby
All
getting it
right.
done.
Last but not least,
Oh, listen, you know what it is. You know what it is.
60-meter hurdles.
Absolutely, 100%. The other, anything could happen here. Race in this meet.
Yes.
Yeah. Men's 60-meter hurdles. Yeah, I mean, I'm standing on the business I've been standing on all year. Malachi Snow for the win. But after that, oh man, Jacoby Tharp is the most technically sound hurdler in this field. This is not a year ago where he was doing an 8-step approach from backed up off of the line. He has a new start. Hence why you're seeing the 748 this year in a meet where he didn't qualify last year, though you could argue he was the best outdoor guy last year. So Jacoby is very, very dangerous. And of course, Johnny Brackens has been on fire and is the #1 seed. Oh, man. But there's so many other people in here that can win this. Jaqualin Scott is dangerous. Arkansas is dangerous. My sneaky Antoine Andrews from Texas Tech is a sleeper, but my ultimate sleeper in this is actually Jamar Marshall. Just on massive aggression.
100%.
And if you were at the Big 12 meet or you witnessed the Big 12 meet on TV, there's a little bit of a thing going on in the prelims here between Heat 1 Lane 6 and Heat 1 Lane 7. So I'm here for all of this. But Malachi Snow for the win. Oh man. I really like Tharp. Tharp for second. And man, Johnny Brackens has got to get it done. He's got to get it done. Jaqualin Scott for third.
So wait, you said 17 names. Who are your picks?
I just said it. Malachi Snow for first.
Uh-huh.
Tharp, Auburn, second. And at the last minute, I curved and said Jaqualin Scott, Texas A&M for third.
Wow. Now that is... Tell me you don't like Johnny Brackens without telling me you don't like Johnny Brackens.
I have no problem with Johnny Brackens.
I meant athletically, sir. I don't mean as a person.
Now listen. If you tell me that Johnny gets away from the blocks clean and gets to the front and stays in the front, then he can win this. He can win this easily. If you tell me that this is going to be a to the wire like battle of who doesn't screw up, I'm taking the. I mean, there's one 10-0 guy in this field, and that's Malachi Snow. So if everybody's coming off the last hurdle even, I'm taking Malachi, right? Like if it's an ugly kind of dogfight thing, yeah, nah, I'm going with the 3 I got.
All right, is it my pick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
First of all, are Mally and Jamar going to fight before the race starts?
Not before.
I mean, because that in and of itself is outrageous. Listen, I like everybody in Johnny Bracken's heat, but I think Johnny Bracken's is going to tear that heat a new one. And I think his confidence is going to be unwavering going into the final. So I am going to just go with what I think is really going to happen. I think Brackens wins. I think Tharp is coming from the depths of hell and just doesn't get there and get second. And I think the person he dips on is Mally.
All right. Good.
I mean, listen, you know who I want to win.
I actually don't.
Mally.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's who I want to win.
Listen. He's the fastest on foot speed. Fastest on the track, and he's the best starter.
Hey, listen, you don't have to. You do not have to explain it to me. I just know this. If Johnny Brackens that was at USA's, if he races at all like he raced at USA's, if he
I agree.
races like that at NCAA's, there is not a person in this field that can beat him.
Oh,
And Tharp, listen, I think Tharp can beat everybody because he's a freak. But I'm going to pick it this way because this is what my brain is telling me. I could be completely wrong. So, but I'm going to pick Bracken, Tharp, Mally. That could easily be 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
So I'm going Jacoby Tharp, Jaqueline Scott, and then Jamar Marshall. Yep.
They say it again. What was it again?
Jacoby Tharp,
Yes.
Jaqueline Scott,
Yes.
Yep.
and then Jamar Marshall.
Chu is picking chaos.
Chu is picking an absolute rumble.
Because I'm
Utter
considering
chaos.
the prelim that has to make it to the final, and the lineup in the prelim, there can be some.
No, I get it.
distractions.
I get it.
I mean, I know these two heats are balanced by ways of what they ran to get there, but when you know the humans, these two heats are not even close to being balanced.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Heat 1 is a bloodbath.
Because 3, 4, 6, and 7 for sure, like they could actually be a fight.
I could see that.
Yeah, right. And only 2 can make it out. So anyhow, Governor, your pick, sir.
No, 4 can make it out.
They all
Right?
4 can.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I'm meaning auto.
Yes.
I think that we are all choosing that the baby Qs are basically all coming from Heat 1.
Yes.
I got to
would agree
imagine.
with that.
So at this stage, I'm gonna go with Snow, Tharp, and Brackens.
So Governor picked my 3 in reverse.
Yes.
Yeah. and listen, remember, you got prelim day for this race is interesting, right?
It is.
Malik coming back off of the 60. Johnny Brackens will be in the middle of long jump vibes,
Yeah.
right? Like it's a lot of stuff going on.
Can I change that?
Sure.
True, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I have Brackens where?
Third.
Third.
I'm going Scott third.
Hey,
Yep. All right.
We've seen this before.
Yep.
I tell you what is going to be truly and utterly wild. If Jacoby Tharp and Johnny Brackens win their heats and they are right next to each other in the middle of the track,
Oh man,
that could be an absolute bloodbath.
absolutely.
Because they don't start the same, but there's a mesh point about hurdle 3 where those two will be an absolute freight train.
All right. DMR.
yeah. DMR.
Who picking it?
Governor picks last, so it'll be,
Me.
yeah.
And huh, you know what? We're in Virginia. I'm taking Virginia.
Wow.
I
Wow.
mean, clearly not a terrible choice for some obvious but not obvious reasons.
Yeah. We'll go with
Well,
the
I don't
whole
want to.
team.
I don't want to give away my juice till everybody's picked.
Okay, well, it's your pick.
North Carolina. Take your
get
shirt
that.
off and wave it around your head just like a helicopter.
I get it. I get it. I understand.
I'm calling UW. Governor.
Hmm. Do. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Washington, Oregon, Oklahoma State.
Just
You only got to
Washington,
pick one.
sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm going with
So-
Washington.
The women were all BYU. The men, it's all over the place.
We
Yeah.
see, but that's because everybody loaded the men.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, and 5 on the mile list are not running the mile.
Right.
All right,
And-
4x4s.
Oh man.
Can I pick Florida just on GP?
What's crazy about this is, and it doesn't happen that often, the men's meet will probably have to be decided by the 4x4.
Mhm.
It could be.
Question is, can Arizona State pull an upset from Heat 2?
No.
I don't think they can. You know what? I don't even know if it's my pick. Is it my pick?
You will make it your pick.
I really, really, this year more than ever, given who should have been running, I really wanted to see this Texas A&M versus Florida battle.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you tell me that McKeever is not here and you tell me that Wanye is not here, it shifts to a battle between A&M, Arkansas, and USC. And I just don't think USC and Arkansas have the bullets to make it happen. So I'm gonna go with A&M.
A&M.
I too say the Burgundy.
I say A&M.
Do we say, since we're all on A&M, do we say A&M for the record?
What's the record?
300.77?
I don't know that I
No.
would say that.
No.
We
Not
all
on this-
A&M,
not-
but
not on
no
this
world
track.
record. Okay,
Not on this track.
not on this track. Okay.
All right. Well,
The facility
Alright.
record's probably in jeopardy, though, right?
what's the facility record?
307.
307.
Yeah. There's a rumor that it may go down.
Multiple times.
You know the craziest thing is USC could win it because they could very well end up with the freshest legs.
Right, but that see, yes, but if USC steps to the line for the 4x4 with the quote unquote freshest legs, they've had a really bad track meet.
Not necessarily, because remember, Blockburger's not running the 4.
Right, but he's
Right,
supposed
so-
to be in the 200 final.
What I'm saying, 2.2s is definitely easier than 2.4s.
Sure, but then there are 2 400-meter guys. Three of them. You would hope some of them make the final if they're going to get this ring, right? So,
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
all right. What's next, Chew? Now that all the picks are in.
So the picks are done. And that was actually not super painful
No.
Oh,
at all.
listen to your boy.
So. All right. So going into NCs, what are maybe a 1 or 2 storylines that you're following?
I'll throw a random one out there. I mean, it's not random. It's obviously we're a part of that, but especially indoors, the little told storyline for me is always how much chaos can the mid majors cause. And if you look through these events, the mid majors could cause a shit ton of chaos and screw up a lot of people's meets and a lot of
A
people's
lot.
weekends. And I am always going to be team little guy when it comes to that. We are here to cause some chaos of our own. So, you know, that's always a big storyline for me is how pissed off can the little guys make everybody else?
Are we doing one at a time or all 3?
I mean, up to a value up to. You can
Okay.
share one, sure.
I mean, honestly, I just want to see if Diljit can win the meet by herself.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's been a while since the distance crew has done that.
I mean, it's been a long while.
But it is on the table. It absolutely is. You know what's funny to me about that? In the recent years where there's been teams that look like you could pull off that thing with the distance, it usually turns into a massive flop. And for some reason, I don't see that. I don't see that from Diljit. Like I think they're here to play.
Who's next?
Well, I'm interested. We highlighted it before, but like to really give it words, with the seating going the way we wanted it to go in the 200, if the pieces fall the way they're supposed to fall, quote unquote, for the way it's been seated and argued and set.
2 and the 4. 2 and the 4.
2 and the 4, I'm sorry, yes. The oval sprints. See how it really plays out, does someone out of 3 and 4 do what they've done in the past and make a move somehow? Who knows? I'm very interested to see how that actually goes.
It's funny. To her point, though, the flatness and the hydraulicness of the track actually gives at least lane 4 a marginal chance.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are in those lanes, however, I mean, if you look at the 3 heats on the men's side, right, if you go 1 and 2, there's 3/10, 4/10, and 5/10 separating 1 and 2 versus 3 and 4 in each one of the heats. So there's actually a big gap.
Mm-hmm. Governor, anything from you or for you that you're looking forward?
I I'm really excited to see how this 200 plays out.
Oh,
And again, with the way what effectively what's being created is what we're seeing with the 3 semis at a major world championships or anything now. Like, you're running for your life now.
Yeah.
So, and there's a fundamental difference between qualifying and the final. And we could very well see something really, really stupid on day 1. And then you're running for the win on day 2. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's highly possible the time on Saturday will be slower than the time on Friday.
wild.
But it's also highly possible that that 1 and 2 going in will race each other twice.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
is highly possible that they will literally repeat lane 5 and 6 and come back in lane 5 and 6. That is highly possible.
Yeah.
I always
Right.
seem to find a way to announce or talk about it, but I am being completely serious. The women's pole vault is just high.
I thought we
Mhm.
were going to pick it.
Yeah.
So I am very interested to see, 1, what the winning mark's going to be, but 2, just how high it stays. Like 446 being the last mark in is just, it's crazy.
So I'll jump over and I'll say one of the storylines that I am secretly watching just to see how this plays, because nobody's talking about it. It actually involves what you was just talking about. Dude, University of Washington has enough people in the meet to win the meet on the women's side.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And like literally, like nobody is talking about it. But if I was gonna pick a team besides BYU to win it, it might be them.
Yeah. No,
because I think it's
absolutely
all in their own hands. Like I don't
they
think they need
absolutely
help anywhere else. Like if they go and do them, they could just go and score more points.
the Washington women and the Stanford women, no one's really paying any mind to, but they should. They absolutely should. And that leads me to, my what was the term? The storylines going in. It's a championship. So there's the storyline of who's going to win the championship is always, intriguing. If you look around at the shows like this or the flow track predictors, the alphabet crew predictors, like everybody, I would almost argue that on the women's side, BYU isn't even getting enough love, but Georgia isn't either. If you don't understand that Georgia has enough bullets to win the meet, then you're not paying attention on the women's side. But the general consensus is that this is Arkansas's track meet. And again, Arkansas is great and they're always in the mix and they've won this thing, a handful of times in the recent years, but everybody's just picking them. Like flow track, 5 people picked the meet, 4 of them got Arkansas winning it. I'm like, it's not one of those years where it's just going to be an Arkansas blowout or an Arkansas cakewalk. Like, so that's the women's side. The men, to me, the men is a 3-team race between SC, who I consider the favorites, A&M, who I consider the clear battler, and then Texas Tech, who no one's really eyeing. But if Texas Tech does what Tech does, they could win the meet easily. So for me, the storyline is, can USC deliver on night 1 and set their table to cruise to victory? That's for me.
I mean, quietly, UW's men have enough people in the meet.
Always. Always. And they go around, they go in and sweep the mile, then it's a whole different situation, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's the women's meet is at least very interesting for I won't say once, but you know, it's there's a lot of different ways this can go down.
But like the raw math predict, like just if you just do the chalk, here are the entries, here's the math. It says Arkansas women and everybody's picking it, but it also says Arkansas men and no one's picking that.
Mm-hmm.
It's super weird.
Yeah, because I think it has to do with the people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the people. I would say another like interesting thing that I'm here for is usually you're the one that's petty on the show, and so I'm sure that what I'm going to say is going to seem petty. Is I'm very interested to see how the University of Illinois do when the lights are completely and utterly bright.
Oh yeah, no, we're all here for that.
They
Because
have a lot of people in this meet.
yeah. And listen, if all of their bullets fire, they'll be right there. They would be right there.
They have a lot of people in this meet.
On paper, they're projected 6 with 27.5 points. They could easily outperform that.
Well,
And I'm here for the San Jose State 1-2 in the women's triple jump. Just for the record, I put that out there.
Hey,
Look, boop, it's out there. No
we all
pressure.
here for that.
Just get it done. No pressure, TJ. Just get it done.
so
Do you know how insufferable Clyde will be if that happens?
No.
No.
I think actually you're completely wrong. I think if that happens, everybody will think he's in the corner sobbing tears of joy, and they will definitely not be tears of joy.
Listen, I am so here to go watch our 2 senior ladies go out here and do this battle in the women's triple jump.
Yep.
M has finished second in this meet before. She is the #1 seed, tied for. You know, Simone, you know, got here this year and has just listened and, you know, evolved and been, you go throughout the season, she's been the most consistent big number triple jumper in the country. But when we pull off this 1-2,
Oh,
I'm going to be ecstatic for them and ecstatic for my guy and probably utterly depressed because we have a very big bullet sitting at the house. And yeah, opportunities like this don't come along too often. So man, oh man, we got 3 shots, baby. Triple jump, long jump. I'm here for all of it.
well, we will all be watching. It's streaming, live results are up, all that good stuff. So, I mean, it's the weekend to have a weekend. So get your watch parties on, get snuggled up for a few hours because it's going to be a great 2 days. So best wishes to Clyde's group and Governor's group. Everybody else that's out there, have fun, have a day. But other than that, I'll see y'all next week. Bye, everyone.
About to see some Spartans and some road runners in the long jump.
Number 2, but not #2, if you know what I mean.
Bye, Felicia.